Oh, nice.
So I'm starting?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm a senior film studies major, Hispanic studies minor.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I know. No one knows.
I love
no one
that.
knows. And I'm doing this Moodle post because it's 1:30 in the morning and we haven't gotten caffeine yet.
Yay.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. Hi, I'm Amanda. I am a junior. I am a film and theater double major. And I'm doing this post so that you guys can see my hat. Because
It's a
really,
wonderful hat.
when do you not want to see this hat?
I am Linnea. I'm a film studies and neuroscience double major. And
She's not in a grade.
I'm a senior. And I'm doing
She
this.
doesn't even go
She
here.
doesn't really go here.
And I'm doing this post to commemorate this lovely evening that we're all having together.
Hello, I'm Daniel White.
Dan, that's the camera over there.
I am apparently very, very blind. And I'm a film major and a computer science minor. And
God, we're so
I'm
Diverse,
We are so
except
diverse.
that we're all film majors.
and I'm doing this because these people came up with the idea and I thought it'd be a jolly good time.
Jolly.
Jolly.
jolly good.
You don't hear that word often, do you?
Yeah, but I use it quite often.
I do. I love jolly.
It's nifty.
So where do we start?
By talking about something of importance. Let's talk about Linnea's film. How's that going over there?
Clearly
All
not
right,
great.
let's talk about who wants to ask someone a question.
Okay,
Anybody?
so what Kelly and I just did, like, an hour ago, not even, was we recorded all the audio for your film.
All the audio. Wow, that's a lot of audio.
It was a lot of audio, and
Not
I think,
all the audio. That's
well, a majority of it.
a lot of it.
Is it gonna be like conversational or more
Yeah,
poetic?
because every time I tried to write something for it, it sounded really scripted and like weird. So I wanted something that was a little bit more candid, that had emotion, as opposed to me. I think I sound really monotone normally.
No,
But
you
like,
said, no, it's good.
I think that it would be bad to be monotone because it makes sense to have emotion.
And I think where you get when you're just speaking about it, the situation, is much more deep than when you script it.
Yeah.
Which is why it's good that
It
you did
sounds
it.
fake when you script
Yeah.
something like that.
So are you? I know you have like different sections, right? So is your stuff gonna be like throughout all the sections, or do you have like specific sections where you're talking?
Kelly hates structure, if you should know.
I don't even realize I'm doing it. It's mostly me talking. Some of it is music.
Mhm.
Beach Boys song.
Wouldn't it be nice if...
I'll probably end with a song.
Nope.
Nope.
I still don't really know what your sections are.
The first is me and Amanda playing on a playground. Because obviously my film is extremely different from what I proposed at the beginning of this year. So hopefully that's okay. If not, I'm probably feeling 410.
How do you feel about the fact that it's totally different from what you originally thought?
I think it makes more sense.
I fucking love it.
I think
it's improved so much.
It makes more sense in terms of what the film, like the thematics of the film. Like, I don't think having it based in any sort of cinematic reality makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think having it be like totally experimental and abstract, it feels better than trying to like force people to act like myself or other people who are real people.
Cool. What was
I
somebody
don't remember
else's?
what the question was.
If you're more comfortable with the film now.
If you were happy that it
We're
changed.
happy, yeah.
I'm never happy.
Welcome to the life of
At
a
this
film
point in the
student.
semester, I don't think any of us are happy.
No.
Happy is a strong word.
Professor
Also
Marn
a vague
told me
word.
to smile more.
Next
and
Moodle post. What is happiness?
Keep smiling at the camera. But so is the narration is just gonna be you like stringing these?
It's just
different
me like kind of word bombing and Amanda.
And then you parse it about.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about editing, guys.
segue. So how has editing played a role in your film, Kelly?
What?
Let's move to Amanda. How is that
No.
going?
I don't want to talk
I
about me.
feel like
Well, let's talk about
for
how
your
editing
film,
affected
I feel
you.
like for Linnea's film,
Yeah.
editing is like
It's the most
really,
pertinent,
is
yeah.
really
Oh, yeah.
important.
I mean that's true.
Editing maestro over here.
Oh yeah. Well
Too bad she sucks at it.
I mean, right now it's just kind of like, before the pre-cut, I was trying to figure out how I was going to piece all of it together because the shots are kind of jarring and I don't really have anything to cut between, like, B-roll.
Yeah.
So having the idea, I think it was Kelly, magnificent idea of putting these spaces in between the shots, and it almost gives it this kind of, like it's still being edited feel to it.
Yeah.
And having the
like
spaces
that.
between it but still having, like, the kind of like the voices that start before the images also kind of still pulls it together.
How did you decide? You've made a decision now that you're going to go one person, then the next person.
Yeah.
How did you come to that decision?
Well, I mean, because actually I thought from the very beginning that it was going to be, like, interspersed, that I was going to layer it together. But then I realized that I had no idea how I was going to do that. And I just kind of started editing it together.
What's the order?
It's Kyle, Ashton, then you. So it's how I shot it, but actually it makes sense.
It makes
It's
sense.
how Amanda, like, grew to learn
Exactly.
what's going on.
Exactly. And so it's just going to be those three and interspersing those with the, like, inner moment things. But,
And you're editing it mostly just so that it makes sense, like, as a story.
yeah, and, like, the messages behind, like, what they're saying. Because almost everyone, like, upfront asks Amanda, like, what is she doing? Like, what
Why
is
are
this?
you wearing such a stupid hat?
Wow.
Um,
Oh my god.
but, I don't know.
I had a good experience with editing a week ago. Because we filmed the scene for Day for Night last week, which was a poor choice. It was the only choice we had, though, based on actors' availability. So we put trash bags on the windows and stuff. There were a lot of windows in this place. And you could definitely tell there were trash bags on these windows. And it was clearly not nighttime, but we managed to make the editing make it work so that it actually looks pretty good. You never see the trash bags. The color correction made it so it looked like it's actually sort of nighttime. And we just cut together a lot of really bad shots and made it actually come into a scene that I actually really like. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think editing sometimes can really be strangely magical
It's
in
like-
that way.
It's like the student filmmaker's, like, savior.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
editing, for sure.
Yeah, like in the scene where Ashton, like, freaks out at you, he gets up from his seat and literally, like, won't stop the interview. Like, that was a really interesting part, but it goes on for
Forever,
like
yeah.
7 minutes, and weird stuff happens.
Like, I was
Oh,
pinned
weird-
against the wall for,
weird
like,
stuff.
7 minutes.
So-
What, really?
Yeah, he, like, threw her against
he
the
came
wall.
onto
I knew he threw against the wall, but I didn't know it was for 7 minutes.
Well,
Oh, he was just like,
but so, like, the editing makes it, like, the way I'm working with it now makes it,
oh, it's way stronger.
yeah,
It's
way stronger and way, I don't know, it's very exciting.
I think it also fits, like, my character. Like, it's not a traditional way of editing a film by grouping it in the way that you are. And it shows, like, her lack of skills as a filmmaker and kind of know-how, which I like.
I feel like
I
we
suck.
feel like we framed the shot really terribly because now we always have to turn to look at Linnea.
Well,
and we're gonna be so profiled for like
I know,
the
I
entire.
know,
but
we
I'm
are.
always,
Yeah,
so
well,
that I'm the
there's the
most
center.
important, so it's okay.
Well, they did set up the shot, guys. So.
Well, you guys didn't leave room for me, so this is
We didn't
where
really
it
want her here. She just got to join.
She just invited herself.
Awkward.
Oh, boy.
comes. Well, Amanda, you haven't
Yeah.
talked about your film at
Yeah,
all.
Amanda.
I'm not doing a
Amanda's
film anymore.
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
How's
I
the
never
rough
had
cut?
one, guys.
How's the rough cut coming?
It's coming. I don't even know what to say about it. It's a process.
Are you
think it's very
feeling?
different.
Are you feeling like positive about it, or are you like?
I'm feeling something about it.
All right, that's the first step.
No, I think it's gonna be a all right film by the fine cut.
Mhm.
Like I don't think for Monday it's gonna be a good film still. Because I'm gonna have so much that I still have to include.
Are any of
You have
our
a ton of
films really good?
Are they ever gonna be
Are
good?
they ever
Ugh.
gonna be good?
No, but I feel like
They're subjectively good.
yeah.
They're subjectively
I feel like because I'm not gonna have the majority of. When I say the majority, I mean I'm not gonna have any like community voice at all yet for Monday. So it's just gonna be me and the B-roll.
Yeah.
But I think that's the most important part for me
Yeah.
is getting the structure down,
Makes
and from
sense.
there it's gonna be me throwing in the community voices.
I know. Do you still need to shoot stuff, or are you
Yeah, I'm gonna go home
over break?
over break and get the rest of my interviews done, and Kelly's gonna film a bit more of me because she just loves me too much.
So much
I'm
love.
just a great person.
But yeah, I'm weirdly not worried about the film once I get like my structure
Yeah.
done. Like once I get the rough cut done, I feel like I'll be in a really good place.
Nice.
And once I get the class's feedback on the found footage section, because I want to make sure that that's not too self-indulgent.
Mm.
I have a question. What role does like your narration and voiceover play in your film?
It's like all about me. Like
All
it's just my face the whole time.
Right.
No, I like in the structure of the film, so I think what it's gonna end up being is, whenever I'm talking about an aspect of the town, the community is gonna back me up in terms of it's gonna be like a chorus, if that makes sense at
No,
all.
it does.
I'm like the lead vocalist, obviously, but I think it just helps in terms of making the narrative
You like the
cohesive.
conductor.
Like a symphony.
Yeah, no, it just like helps with like a cohesive narrative. I think it's gonna be really hard if I don't make my
Yeah.
voice the
Well, you're just
structure.
like the guide in it.
Yeah, I'm like the guide in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Did you write something, or
Yeah.
did you? Okay.
I essentially, well, I'm gonna redo it right now actually after this is over. But I scripted
Preview.
what I wanted to say because I needed to make sure that I have everything in there. And I think I don't need this part to be conversational because I do have a lot of conversation within the film.
Yeah.
Of me talking to the camera or to Kelly.
Or just to herself.
I do talk to myself a lot.
I feel like
But
I'm
yeah.
not adding anything to the conversation except like random interjections.
Come on, give
Just
us
try to
1,000
embarrass
words
me
right
in
here.
front of the
Yeah, I'm
class.
just gonna talk for 1,000 words now.
We asked you.
yeah.
You had a lot to say when we asked you about your film.
Yeah.
That's true.
Are you guys enjoying the editing process?
No.
I feel like
I keep just like pooping out structural films.
you do. You really do. I feel like this part is the most stressful for the three of us, and for Dan, it's like, I'm great. Like I know what I'm gonna do.
I think it's really enjoyable though. Like I don't know. It's like I have
There's
pretty
so
much.
to go through.
Well, yeah, but it's like I have pretty much everything I need, and it's like that's kind of like a very comforting thing to be like, I have this, it's there, my film is there somewhere, and just like going through and finding it.
You know, that's the
Yeah.
most stressful part for me. I'm like, I have 900 clips.
Yeah.
Okay.
well, that's a
A
lot.
lot.
I only have like 7. Because that's
Because you
interviews.
filmed for
Like an
Yeah.
hour.
An hour each.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
I have a lot of clips.
I literally have like over 900 clips I need to go
That's
through.
terrifying.
I feel
Yeah, it
like
was terrifying.
once I finish editing this scene that I shot tonight, it's gonna be like so much of, well, it's this. What I have is good enough, right? I don't have to fix all this terrible audio, except that I very much do, and like, but it's like gonna be a problem because the film's gonna like feel complete, but I still have a lot to do. So
I feel like the films that we make are never. I feel like
No,
they're
no, no, no.
never complete.
Like, I know that, like, I'll make a complete film for the end of the semester, but it's not going to be what I want the film to be in the end.
yeah,
And the
Like,
hard
I
part
want
is-
to make it, like, a longer film.
I think the hard part is like after like going back to it, except for yours, which I feel like is very much a integral thing to almost your identity. But like
Yeah.
it's hard to like Dan's like, oh, you know, this shot, you know, I should color correct it more. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to like find that time to go
Yeah.
back, especially when you're taking production classes every semester.
The one
Yeah.
thing about the editing thing that's kind of a bummer though is when you're going through the shots and you're like, I don't have time to go back and reshoot this, and there's not. I'm looking through all of the shots and it's not there. The thing I
Yeah.
need is
Yeah.
not in these shots.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's, like, what I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
I have, like, a lot of black slates to, like, maybe get later with Kelly. But, yeah.
It's cool that you have time to reshoot and such. Or add
I know, that's
But
true. I have the
also-
liberty
we're
to
not,
do
like,
that.
reshooting scenes.
Yeah.
No.
We're just like getting
Yeah.
other footage.
Which is, like, it's relaxing.
But it's also
But it's also stressful,
'cause,
yeah.
like there's stuff from when I was shooting with the kids that like so much of the shit we shot with the jib makes like no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like
Oops.
I'm so
But,
jealous
like-
of your jib. couldn't
But
do
then,
the jib.
yeah, but
probably.
like out of the like 20 minutes of jib shots we have from like shooting with the kids, probably like 30 seconds of it
It's like,
is
yeah.
like usable.
Yeah.
So, which sucks,
That's
but
a
like,
bummer.
I mean, it's still 30 seconds and like edited together.
Yeah.
If you make a structural film, it can be an hour. So,
How long do you think your film will be actually?
I think like 8 or 9 minutes.
24 seconds.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like one frame on loop.
Actually, can we go through everybody? And I want to see how long everybody
God.
thinks their film is going to be.
Okay, well, Dan, go.
I think the rough version, once we have the other, we still have 2 more scenes to shoot, but once we have the full rough version, I think it'll be like 17. I think we can edit it down to like 14 and a half or 15, which is crazy because it was a 22-page
Yeah,
script.
yeah.
So I don't know if it's a bad thing, I don't, or if it's good. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah.
Linnea?
I really don't want to answer this question. I'm really scared of the
60
answer.
minutes.
30.
How long was that thing with Kyle? you
That
showed
was
us?
like almost 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like that.
And that was like 5 minutes too long.
It was like
No one needs to see
it was
Kyle
like
that
8
long.
minutes too long. No
I
one
feel
wants
like
to
you
look
can
at
make
Kyle's
that
face
film
that long.
15 minutes.
I mean, the thing is, like, if I have. I agree that's what I want to
Yeah.
do, but like it scares me because of like each of these 3 interviews needs to be
Yeah.
under 5 minutes then,
Yeah,
or else
'cause
I
you
don't
have
have
the
the inner
section.
moments too. So
Yeah.
I'm really scared of that.
Yeah.
I feel like you can make it like around 15, 17 minutes though.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I think you should. I
Yeah,
think
you
otherwise
should.
it's gonna
No,
be
I think it should be like 3 hours.
Kelly, how long will yours be?
I
as
already
long as it's good.
answered.
Well, I
Yeah.
forgot though.
Like 8 or 9 minutes. Mine's gonna be the shortest in the class. I can feel it.
Really? Who else is doing
I
short
feel like
things?
Kyle's might be short.
Yeah.
Zioni?
Yeah.
I feel like mine's gonna be.
Well, how long is Kurt and Nico's? I feel like that's not that long either.
I have no idea.
I feel like that's gonna be like 12.
Yeah, because they only have 1 more scene to shoot, and it was pretty short as from what we saw.
They had one more scene from what we saw in class.
Yeah, the last scene. Oh, they were missing.
I went to the bathroom.
Me too.
Sorry, Kurt and Nico.
I was sick. I'm sorry.
So I'm the only one
So
who
no
can
one
talk
knows,
about
no,
Kurt
one,
and Nico.
no one knows what their film is about. It's a total enigma.
I feel like my film is gonna be.
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't think
Wampa's
40
gonna
minutes.
outstrip us all.
I think it's gonna be like an hour and a half. I hope you're okay with that. No, I feel like it's gonna be like around 15.
15 is a solid number.
Yeah. I wonder
I
how
like
long
even.
the screening is gonna be
6
though.
hours.
But like,
I feel like
yeah.
we're gonna.
Right?
I feel like we're all gonna
Yes.
need a break
Yeah.
from each other.
Like an
No, I don't want a
intermission.
break from you guys.
Oh, as you
I'm
look
really
to
sad.
me. Just
Just
to me.
Linnea. Dan,
Really,
can
I really
leave.
just don't want to leave Dan.
Aw.
Also, I just realized I didn't check the audio on this, so I'm hoping we're in the clear.
Is
Good
it-
thing we're gonna edit this.
Well,
Well,
I
we're
mean-
not really.
No.
This is a quality piece of drama.
And also this.
We should have conflict, guys. Who cares about this?
Let's
We
go
have
through.
conflict.
No!